Rupert, really difficult problem, isn't it? They have to save money, the government, and that means that people don't get paid as much as they would like.
Well, let's get rid of the red herring about the money, Stuart. We've got a society which is unbelievably unequal. The wealthiest 1% of our society have wealth that you and I couldn't even dream of. Why aren't we putting a wealth tax on them? And then we would have enough money to pay for this NHS pay rise and far, far more. So that's what we in the Green Party are calling for. We say it's time to have a wealth tax. The rich have to pay, the rich who caused this financial crisis have to pay, and not the NHS workers who are only asking for what the independent pay review body said they should get.
Labour Party policy, a wealth tax, is that what you want?
Well, I think that I can't believe that people could say that there isn't any money around when they spent so much money reorganising the NHS in the first place.
For goodness sake, one of your ministers left a note saying there is no money at the end of the Labour government. So they've had, and the deficit was enormous.
If there's money to reorganise the NHS to make it privatisation possible, there's money to pay. There's money to pay midwives.
Nobody has said that they are privatising the NHS, have they?
That's what the whole of the health bill was about. That's why we're appealing it. It makes it so easy to do, and
but nobody has said that that's policy.
Reorganisation didn't need to happen. That reorganisation, a reorganisation that was promised would never happen, cost a fortune, and now we're saying, well, we haven't got any money in the NHS to pay the people that do the job on the ground.
You've avoided the question. Why won't the Labour Party come out and support a wealth tax? And why didn't your leader, Ed Miliband, come onto the picket lines on Monday and support the strike, which our leader, Natalie Bennett, and Caroline Lucas, our MP, did? Labour are not actually behind this, are they?
What are you good for? Myself.
Well, that's fine, but where was Ed Miliband? Where was Ed Miliband on Monday? And if the Labour Party, the leader of the Labour Party...
Let me ask you that question. Are you disappointed that Ed Miliband did not join the strike and go out and be seen on the picket lines?
I would want to see every single member of the Labour Party out on the picket lines, him as well. But you saw in Great Yarmouth there were huge numbers of people from the Labour Party on the picket line.
But your leadership won't back you.
But you see, the Labour Party, can I just say, the Labour Party policy is a £2.5 billion, the Time Care Fund, but actually you need to find 30 billion, and that's going to do nothing, is it? 2.5 billion, it's just a drop in the ocean.
The NHS is something that came from the Labour Party, and it's something that we believe in. I think actually it represents a huge amount about the values that we hold as
So why are you betraying it? Why is your leader betraying it?
At what point have we ever...
You started the privatisation of it, you brought in PFI, and now Ed Miliband won't even go on the picket line, which our leaders will.
All right, we'll leave it there. Thank you both very much.